Hello and welcome to the video. Today we are going to be talking about the Winter Express. We're going to be giving it a quick review, and we're gonna break it down and see what it was all about. Winter Express is another limited time game mode in Apex Legends where you can catch a break from the forever sweatier main mode. During its time live, it's actually become the main mode of a lot of people. Now before we get into reviewing it, we need a little bit more context for what it's being compared against, like the other limited time game modes, for example in Apex. Gameplay is simple today with few edits. Most of our limited production time has been used on today's script. Yes, this is our first scripted video. How exciting. Feedback would be appreciated in the comments below, and hey, while you're down there, drop a like and smack that subscribe button. In this gameplay, we are playing as Mirage on the Winter Express, of course, just to show how toxic he literally is in this game mode. Footage is alright, it starts off a little bit slow, but it gets really good near the end. And after the review, there's still a bit of footage I have to show you. I'll just keep it on till the end there. Awesome, so let's get into the rest of the video, and we'll take it from there. Let's start with where it all began, the prelude to Ranked Elite Queue, a quirky little mode where if you got a top 5 finish you would get a ticket to enter this mode. From there you could get entered into a closed lobby with other top 5 winners. Felt like the Champions League of Apex Legends. Amazing. Though initially it came out with its issues and hiccups. For example, there was a very camping heavy meta until Respawn went ham on the take damage of the zone. That forced a bit more urgency and served as a beta for the eventual ranked mode that followed, which was improved on. Adrenaline fueled when tweaked, neat self-contained game mode, not too much different to the main mode, so it's a 6 out of 10 for me. Soon after, with pressure from the community, we got this solo game mode, and holy cow, what a cluster fudge that was, but in a good way though. Really refreshing change, and I wish I'd played more of it, but at the time I had a squad and I was scared to challenge my individual skill, unlike now where I charge Octane, Wraith and bang as Mirage. Here's the pin for that vid, by the way. Though, this is no team play, which is one of the reasons I play Apex Legends, because I love the team play, but it does make up for it for the absolute chaos and carnage of the mode Solos brings. Really fun mode, hopefully it makes a return. A solid 8 out of 10 from me. Armed and Dangerous was a game mode available during the Voidwalker event, you know, the one where that sick Wraith skin came out. Guilty. Where the only available weapons were sniper rifles and shotguns, including the Mozambique. Loot was also much scarcer on this game mode, with body shields and helmets restricted to the common tier, which is white, as all you would know it. A couple clean shots of any weapon would completely ruin someone's day. That's because if they survived and got revived, good luck finding meds, you're probably getting pinged by a cross-map Mozambique. I thought I was going to be awful at this mode when it first came out, but my naturally passive-aggressive playstyle at the time suited in picking up a higher win rate than I got in normal mode at the time. I didn't realise I needed this mode in my life until I got it. I unfortunately went straight back to my R301 when I got back into the regular mode, but it was a fresh twist, fun health tweaks. I rate it as a 7 out of 10. A good mode overall. At this point in our story, we go to World's Edge on a different planet. In this Fight or Flight event, the Shadowfall game mode came out. 35 solo players drop into a nighttime version of an abandoned King's Canyon, where a shadowy figure named the Revenant has hosted a twisted version of the Apex games. Killed players in this mode become shadows, who then gain increased speed, have more powerful melee attacks, and are instantly respawned upon their deaths. However, these shadows only have 30 health. When only 10 players are remaining, they all become a team. They must escape King's Canyon in a dropship, much like Titanfall 1 or 2, in order to win the match. Failure for anybody to escape results in the shadows winning. I'm not a fan of Halloween, to be honest. It's not my favourite time of year. It's not my favourite national, I don't want to say national holiday, but it's not my favourite kind of time of year. The event was decent, and there was some good loot to earn and acquire through loot boxes and challenges. The game mode was neither here nor there for me. Not bad, it's not great, it's meh, it's 5 out of 10. I mean, it's worth a play, but aside from that, it's not really for me. Right, let's break down the Winter Express. This mode is the moving kill the hill, capture the train, or be the last squad standing. If a certain amount of time in the round has passed and there's the stalemate, we go into overtime. Then the capture zone shrinks to the centre carriage, where you can capture that or kill everyone to take the round. Just like everything in Apex, time is not your friend. Still stalemate after that, then no one gets a point. The train moves on to the next station, then about halfway during the transition, everyone who's in the game will respawn. And that just adds to the chaos, and it starts all over again. Fantastic. That's 9 players, 3 teams, thirst to free wins. We also get an assigned weapon setup per legend, which is forever rotating. Though nothing is super overpowered and quite well balanced in my opinion, you defo have room to craft some overpowered stuff though. Say for example you're rocking a class of Power Point rounds on a P2020 and your wee pal has a Mozambique, drop them that and watch the lobby fall to your feet as you spray them down with a lethal Spitfire Mozu 1-2 sucker punch to the respawn beacon. Holy cow. But let's just say you're being vanilla, only using the weapons that you're given. Nothing feels dirty, nothing feels like an instant win. The Devotion class using the Golden Barrel with this longbow is strong, but you aren't given any extended mags or turbochargers for it, thank God, could you imagine? Our weapons are buffed to Kingdom Come with extended mags, double tap triggers and hammer point rounds. Though they are favourable setups, there is no outright standout that is constantly locked in by the first pick. I definitely feel we could have been trusted with a chokeless Peacekeeper though, so long as it wasn't on the choked triple take class, because that would be filthy. The balance was clearly a priority here, but I would rather that than Mastiffs and Krabers being given to Bloodhound. Solid on that regard. Though there was not a priority for the weapons, there was definitely favoured legends for this game mode. I'm confident Caustic Gas killed more people in this game mode than the Mozambique has. Much like Shadowfall and Watson, Winter Express feels perfect for Caustic and Watson. I don't even main Caustic and he fit me like a glove. It felt so natural, suffocating all these pathetic cretins who try to get on my section of the train. Worms. Caustic, when he had the double tap Eva 8, my god, that was minging. Actually disgusting. All jokes aside, it was nice seeing legends that are borderline irrelevant in ranked play really shine in this game mode. Caustic, Bloodhound, Gibraltar and Watson were really strong here, whereas characters like Path, Bang, Wraith, though handy and reliable, were not the strongest picks here. When you're under fire all the time, having that extra health as a thick boy is so much more noticeable and provides a massive advantage against smaller HP champions such as Wraith and Lifeline. This also helps you practice your tactics and a little bit outplay a bit more as well, if that's what you're into. This mode is great for practicing all sorts of movement mechanics. Don't want to learn muscle memory to duck weave while shooting instead of jumping, spraying and praying? Not a problem. It's a forgiving mode to practice your techniques on. You get constant gunfights, you can choose your range as you're most likely going to know where the other 8 players are, and practice without worrying about getting sent back to the main menu. This mode is brilliant for practicing your aim too, and all the different bullet philosophies, meaning you can play with your sensitivity settings like an absolute boss and get quick, real-time results. By default, it makes it a very strong warm-up mode, and it will help you get good with weapons you're weak with. For me, it was the triple take and the scout. It's a refreshing change of pace, and I've got to be honest here, it scores a 9 out of 10. I hope to see more modes like this one in the future. And thank you very much for watching this video. This is the end of the review. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe and help make this channel grow. That would be very much appreciated. I try to upload every day. But yeah, if you like this kind of scripted video, let me know in the comments section and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much. Bye.